Investors and traders, welcome to the channel Market Chart Pattern. Today we'll be reviewing the major US stock indices. This video is for educational purposes only and it is not a financial advice. We are looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures daily chart, and today is the weekend review, 2nd of April 2023. So guys, if you have been following us for some time, and especially the video which we did last week, we were looking at some ABCD pattern formations, and that we had certain price levels that we were watching for, and the price did in fact actually meet those and surpass those targets, the targets which we're looking at in shorter term. So what do I mean by that? So basically on the screen you see a green ABCD formation going around the 4110 level, and then we also have this maroon one. So there was a really key resistance level of 4065, which was a smaller ABC pattern, and the price had fallen really hard, which led to another ABCD pattern in the green. So price, once it broke above the 4065 level, we were confident that it was gonna go and hit that 78.6% Fibonacci retracement, and that is where indeed the price actually went. Now guys, what it means is that the analysis which we had done for the ABCD levels, it does appear that price is in fact moving perhaps in this larger ABCD formation of this maroon ABCD, which could in fact see the price go up to 4165 to around 4170 level. So I'm going to clean up the chart a little bit. I'm going to remove this watch this level, because this was the 4065 was the level which we were watching. I'm also going to remove this. Now guys, what has also happened is that this smaller ABCD pattern in green, actually this has extended, and its leg has extended to about 1.272. So I'm just going to extend it right here, and this is the 1.272. And right here we also have this maroon ABCD, so there we have got a confluence level coming in here. Then also we have the 1.618 expansion of this BC leg of this maroon ABCD. So let me actually point this out in a different color so that it is easily recognizable. I'm also gonna make it a little bit bigger. So there we go. So that's the for the actually I'm sorry, let me actually make it in maroon color. Where are you? Here. A B, let's move it here. A B, and that's the C level, and this is the potential D. Okay guys, so this is the potential D level that we are watching. So we also have the 1.618 expansion of this BC leg coming right up around the 4165 level. So we have a confluence of a number of levels coming together, which indicates that this level is going to be perhaps a stronger resistance level to watch. And also if you look at the structure going to the left, you see that, oh my goodness, how much resistance is there just from the structure. So one attempt, second, and then multiple times here. So this level is gonna be, looks like a pretty good battle to overcome if in fact the price is likely to move higher, which we're gonna just take a look at the weekly chart. So guys, where the prices actually closed just right on last Friday at 4137, that's also a very key level, because it is the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement of our good friend here, that level. And also it is the 1.618 expansion of a smaller ABCD, which is not drawn here because there are just too many lines. But if we take this one and We have another one like this. Then the 1.618 takes us to right here of this smaller ABCD. So I'm just not gonna write that over here because it's too many things on the chart now. So I just want to keep my chart clean as much as possible. So I wouldn't be surprised that after having such a bullish last Friday at the end of the month and end of the quarter, we actually have some sort of a pullback in the price, and price moves lower, perhaps to the middle of this candle or even lower, just because we have two important key levels coming here. 41 as from the 78.6% retracement around 41.30, and then 41.37 is was pretty much where the market had closed. Now guys, if we move to the weekly chart, so here at the weekly chart, what we have is this. You can see this blue line here. It's a very nice ladle line, and in fact this is the line where we had resistance coming in. So one time, two times, and even here three times. Let me see if I can draw some sort of um, uh, right guys, never mind. So one, two, three times, and here what happened is that 13th of March, market formed an important low, and what it did is just really touched this little line, and here buyers came in, and in the last past 3 weeks we have had positive price action, and in fact the price broke above the week of 6th of March high, so that's positive. So just from our one-to-one projections, the ABCD pattern formations, what we are looking at is on the weekly chart level, the price could actually go and target 4260 to anywhere around 4300 level. So that's gonna be the smaller ABCD pattern formation, which I haven't drawn here, but I could actually put it in small letters here. So make it smaller, make it 14 here. So A, B, C, and D right here. Put it like a question mark. Right guys, so this is gonna be, on a weekly chart, this is what we are looking at. On the daily chart, the important key resistance level where the price closed last Friday, and the one above that, 41.65, 41.70 level. If that's taken out, on the weekly chart we have the next major one coming here, between 42.65 and 4300 level. And in fact we have a larger ABCD drawn in this black here, where potentially, the market could actually go as high as 4450 to 4500 level, and that is where we have the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement. So these are the really key levels that we are watching on longer term weekly charts, guys, so keep this in mind. Now moving back to the daily chart, and we'll just take a look at the NQs. So guys, there we go. If you remember, we had been calling for this 13,275 level for quite some time, and this is where the price went last Friday. Exactly there it went to this level. In fact, a little bit higher, 13,290. The high was actually 13,311, and the closing was 13,308. And now, where it is at this moment, it's these are like key levels because of the Fibonacci confluence levels coming around here. And for now we are just watching the price level, price action. We are looks like we are going to have some sort of a pullback where price tries to move higher again, and we have a further expansion level of around 113,660 to be watched as well. Just from a ABCD perspective, if we take this as A leg, B leg, and the C leg, the this ABCD could actually see us move higher to around 13,960. But you know where we are at the moment, we're just going to watch this level and possibly 13,660, and based on this we'll just make future projections based on the price action. So here guys, we will just take a look at the weekly chart. Here, one of the really key things that I want to point out is that on the weekly chart, we were also pointing out at the 12,862 level as a potential really strong resistance zone. And the reason was because it was the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement, but last week that has been blasted through. So it looks like the price is just gonna go and target the old highs of 15th of August 2022. So you know, around 13,715 level is fairly possible. We just had a look at the ABCD formation, which can actually even on the weekly chart 14,000. But we're gonna take a look at the price action first, and then we'll on the shorter time frames like a daily time frame, we'll make our projections and technical analysis based on the price action. Let's take a look at small caps, the Russell 2000. So guys, here the Russell 2000 right went into the zone which we had mentioned last Friday. It is trading right into that zone, just like we had mentioned for the other indices. They are trading at certain key levels, so we might anticipate some sort of a pullback on when the market opens on Monday. And then the really key level that we are watching in this index is 1852, which is right here. Moving above this is going to be very positive for this index. Let's take a look at on the weekly charts. So this on the weekly chart is also, you know, sideways trading. It is perhaps consolidating, and if you look at just the way this index trades, it goes into a long range bound condition for quite a long time, because this is a weekly chart. Something similar might be happening here, whether it's going to break to the upside or downside. We will have to wait and see, but at the moment it seems to be, you know, right at the bottom end of the range, and perhaps even trying to challenge the higher end of the range. And we have got key levels to watch on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. So this is the daily chart of E-mini Dow Jones futures. Again, guys, this one right into the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement. This is the zone which we had identified last week. And here, just like the other indices, we might see some sort of a pullback happen before the price begins to move higher. And the next level which you're watching for is the 33,935. So approximately we can just, you know, call it 34,000. Round, we can round it off to 34,000. That's going to be the level to watch, where we have the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement coming in. And let's take a look at this on a weekly chart. So this index, compared to certain other indices like the Russell 2000 small cap index, and even the Qs, the NQ 100, Nasdaq 100, is it looks much stronger, because look at the retracement. The retracement has been off the lows of the March 2020. The retracement has been not even 50%, you know, so it's between 38.2% and 50%. And also look, this gray line which you see here, this is the 200 period or 200 week moving average, and the price is above that, so that's a good sign. Where the price closed last Friday is just right at the 220 week moving average, which is above the 200 week moving average. This is from a momentum perspective, the price is pretty strong. So if it remains like this, at some point it's just, you know, from this consolidation, this pattern is going to break, and perhaps to the upside, and wouldn't be surprised that 35,200 level gets challenged, which is this level right here, uh, and which could act perhaps as a resistance level, and see some sort of you know, stronger pullback. But looks like a pretty strong market from a momentum perspective. So guys, this is what we are watching in the major indices. And if you like our analysis, how we look at these markets from a pattern recognition perspective, and we make use of the Fibonacci retracements and expansions and price projections to come up with the key levels where the price is likely to move to, perhaps. then please do subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, this video and the analysis which we did, then please hit the like button. That way I know that people are finding the videos good for educational perspective, and just encourages me to bring more videos out for you guys. So thank you very much. Good luck and good trading for the next week.